you're all doing well this fine day. I'm doing good. Just gonna go talk to my Jarl.
What is it?
If he's still awake at this time of night.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid. Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man, but he has good stock.
Nothing?
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
Rash action. I just think we need.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
Gwender sent me. Riverwood is in danger.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
I was told to give the message directly to the
Whatever
Jarl.
you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me. I'm
It's all right,
starting to
Iris.
think...
I want to hear what he has to say. What's this about Riverwood being in danger?
A dragon destroyed Helgen. Gerdur is afraid Riverwood is next.
Gerdur owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community, not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong?
Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
The Imperials were about to execute Ulfric Stormcloak, then the dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is lurking
Falkreath
in the
will
mountains...
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough!
not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
And what does this have to do with dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So what do you need me to do?
I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Anything you can tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know the stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Tell me more about the dragon.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
So were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
I'll deliver the frost salts for you.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Where can I learn more about magic?
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
Have you encountered any dragons?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
Do you owe allegiance to the Imperials?
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
You can enchant an item, you must know the enchantment. have a build soul gem to power the enchantments are learned by disenchanting and destroying enchanted items. Ah, that's why I should have saved that one. Okay.
What are you still doing here? The Jarl said retrieving that stone tablet is a priority, remember?
Well, I know better.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
I was then, yeah.
Staying safe, I hope.
The Jarl has finally agreed to send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, Housecarl. We'll leave immediately. It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else. We don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe. You can count on it. Let's move out. Time's a-wasting.
Need something? Balgruuf and I share a battle bond. We met as youths and forged our friendship in the fires of war.
Cauldron. Planet Mare. You seem like an in.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? Have you seen that shrine of Asura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that? The companions? In Jorvaskr? They're recruiting new members from what I hear. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Magic is for the weak. Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
once was a hero named Ragnar the Red.
Let me know
who
if
came
there's
riding
anything
to
else you
Whiterun
need.
From old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's
Sadie,
high time that you lie down and bleed."
Just a reminder, sweetie.
And so then
the
came
blankets
clashing
still
and
need to be
slashing of
washed.
steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor. If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got. There's a whole college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. Song, lute playing, poetry. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a head mistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband.
What do you do around
I'm a
here?
bard. Trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. Sure. What can I do for you?
Do you know the age of aggression?
Only true Imperials request that one.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is. The guards in this city are all lazy and undisciplined. Things need to change.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
You must really
The
love to
heat
fight.
of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth.
You think you can take
And why
me on?
not? I could beat
This is an
anyone in
ode
this
to
city,
Skyrim's staunch
barehanded.
protectors.
100 gold says I knock your hide to
We
the
drink
ground.
to our youth, to days come and gone.
You're wrong.
For
Just
the age
fists.
of
No
aggression
weapons, no
is
magic,
just
no
about
crying.
done.
Let's go.
We'll drive
Come
out
on.
the storm cloaks and
what you're
restore
made of.
what we own. Drive that snow back to the ground.
You think I'm afraid of you?
Are you just gonna stand there and take it? Fight back! Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up!
No sign of him.
Mikhail's son. How about something with a bitter kick?
Well, I was thinking maybe something.
Security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
You trying to scare off my customer, son?
Lively. Keep it lively.
Yes, you do raise a good point.
Want to
What
hear a
about
little Nord wisdom?
Maiden fair, Hadley
You've been talking to those companions?
Seven septim
Too
perceive
hot-headed, they
what
cried.
you see.
Weak,
Especially when
pathetic
they're in
cowards,
their
the lot of them.
Well then, consider it done.
It wasn't my fault. I told them over and over that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess I thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control. Good. Chat time's over.
Greymane or Battleborn?
What?
Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn?
I don't know what you're asking.
New in town, huh? Whiterun's got 2 clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn?
I'm not picking
Sooner or
sides.
later, we all have to choose a side. Long live the Empire.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
I have some frost salts for you from Fenrir.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first.
Farengar.
Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice. Come back. What do you need, my friend?
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
I'd like training in alchemy.
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
So you're a healer?
Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
You ever think of returning to Cyrodiil?
Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20!
Can I use your
As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. Mm-hmm.
Items. Books. What's the bounty say? Bounty by order of Balgruth the Greater to all able-bodied men and women of Whiterun. The bandits located in Silent Moon Camps have been harassing, robbing, and attacking citizens and visitors. A reward will be offered to anyone who kills their leader. Preventus Avenci. Monarch Butterfly Wing and Blisterwork. Alchemy Lab. You can create potions and poisons by combining 2 or more ingredients to share a common effect. Experiment with different ingredients to learn their effects. Potion of resist fire.
An interesting mixture. Keep experimenting. You'll improve with practice.
Potion of fortified restoration.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves.
Restore stamina.
Browse to your heart's content.
Potion of fortified two-handed. Poison of ravage stamina.
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Potion of regenerate stamina.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
Oh, wrong thing. Backed out of something when I shouldn't have. Smithing. Broke some steel smithing.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son, hmm? What of Thorald? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about
Chops and
suffering.
steaks, fit
Fair
for
coin
Jarl.
for a fellow. Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly.
You can
And now
spend
he's
it on
gone.
drinks at the
Such is the
Bannered
way
Mare.
of war.
If it's
The
food
sooner
you
you
need,
accept
ask for
his
that
loss,
instead.
the better.
Never
I
you
will
mind.
never
I'll find a
accept
more
his death.
charitable soul.
My son
That's
still
what I
lives.
thought.
I feel
The
it in
finest
my
cuts,
heart.
fresh from the
So
wilds.
tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorald?
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my
Tired of bread and stew?
prisoner.
Had enough of fish
Face
and
it,
fowl?
Cal.
Treat
Your
yourself and your
stupid
kin to
son
a
is
choice
dead.
cut of steak
He
or
died
tender
a
rack of ribs.
storm-cloaked traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
All I can think about is my son, my Thorald. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know
Thalia,
my
do you have
son
to
is
deal with the
alive.
Khajiit at all? I'm sure they would
Those
love to trade in your husband's
Battleborn,
steel.
they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face.
The finest
How do you
cuts,
know they're lying?
from the wilds.
It's not wise to
Are
discuss
you
it
still
here.
working at the Bannered Mare
Please,
in the evening,
if you
Sophie?
truly wish to help,
And why shouldn't I?
meet me at my
Just
home.
because I'm a Greymane doesn't
I'll
mean
tell
I
you the
can't earn
whole
my own.
story.
I didn't mean... I'm sorry I asked. Once I've made enough money trading with the
Tired of
Khajiit
bread and stew?
caravans,
Had
I'm
enough
going
of
to buy the
fish and
Bannered
fowl?
Mare from Hulda.
Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut
You're
of
looking
steak
to become a
or tender
merchant?
rack of ribs.
Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Maybe I can
You
help.
do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
I don't suppose
What do you
you'd
know of the
advise
Khajiit?
someone
About the same as everyone else?
Just browsing.
They're the catfolk of elsewhere.
Gods be kind,
Great
someone
warriors,
will
good
take
traders.
mercy on me and spare a few
The
cents.
way I hear it, elsewhere
If they
ain't
do,
nothing like
promise you'll
Skyrim.
actually purchase
It's
something
got
for
tropical
once.
forests and dusty badlands.
Why, Ysmir, I
It sounds
will.
awful.
Gods know it's been too long since I tasted
You mentioned trading
Yeah,
caravans.
these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them.
Why not?
Reputation mostly.
Had
A
enough
lot of
fish and
Khajiit turn
fowl?
to smuggling and
Treat yourself
thievery
and
to
your
get
kin
by.
a choice cut of
A
steak
few
or
bad
tender
apples
rack
spoil
of
the
ribs.
bunch. You know how it is. Farewell.
Well met, kinsman. Well met, kinsman. What brings you to Whiterun?
Just passing through.
A pity. And words I hear too often. But there's no shame in it. One of them dragons comes calling in Whiterun. The place will go up like tinder.
You live here?
Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Greymanes. Our family's been closest kin for generations, but Ulfric's Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish, that. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that's a real problem.
Any place I can find
Ain't
work?
sure if they're taking on new members, but you should talk to the companions. They're over in their hall. Jorbasker. If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle.
Where can I get a drink?
The most important question of all, that one. You'll want the bannered mare. See old Hulda. She'll keep you swimming in mead. But mind the bard, Mikael. Poncy little milk drinker, that one.
You don't like me, Kyle?
Ah, man gives bards a bad name. We Nords have a long history as warrior poets. I am proud to count myself among them. But Mikael, he sings only for gold and the affections of wenches. He dishonors our traditions. May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
How's business?
Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum.
What brings a Breton to Skyrim?
Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis.
What have you got?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
Well met, kinsman.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know. even if you are my elder. Boys, girls, dogs, elders. There's nobody I won't fight.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. The finest weapons and armor.
Any new boots?
Don't forget. Check inside the shop if you need anything.
How can I help a brother Nod?
Disrespect the law, you disrespect me.
Staying out of trouble, kinsman?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Where's the shrine?
In the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
Give me that sweet, sweet elk meat. going about the mountainous way. Come on.
Never should have come here.
Okay.
That's it? That's all you got?
Items, weapons. Shield apparel. still there? 23, 24. Okay.
Ha! I think you're bleeding.
A potion of minor stamina. Steel?
What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
Live for one.
You'll be so much easier to run when you're dead. Time to die, hero. Just give up! No! You won't leave Skyrim alive!
Get inside and find the first storage hole.
Someone there?
Over here.
Alright, well. It's 28. How much is the iron armor doing now? 32. Let's get rid of 80.
Not impressed. Death awaits you.
Store. Oh, I've got to add that to one of my major spells. Wrong way. Oh, where am I looking for? Magic. Nope. It's not destruction either. It is constant conjuration. Okay. When it gets dark. Oh. Damn. Oh. Curse you, inconvenient power attacks. That's all much easier this time. again. Jesus. Just not strong enough. Alright, well. Just do this part for a third time.
Time to end this little cave.
Put you down!
Quick save. Then just see if I can't get my vengeance. If I can't get my vengeance, then at least I have a save. I don't have to do that a fourth time.
Sure have mercy on you!
Vengeance. Hidden rats for fireball.
Is someone coming? Is that you, Haknir? Bjorn? Soling? I know I ran ahead too far, but I need help.
Don't let it get me! Help!
Jesus, that thing was lost from me when I tried to get it. Those?
Keep it away from me! Don't let it get me! Help!
You're wounded?
Don't let it get me! Help! Ah! Kill it! Kill it! Ah! Kill it! Kill it! Ah! 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 Kill it! Kill it!
Poison got me real quick. Well, damn. Damn. Alright, guys. Well, I'm done for the day. Thanks very much for watching. Don't need to do that. Catch you in the future.